Hello, my co-highs. Hope you're doing well. I am your host, Tyrannosaurus Senpai, and welcome back to another Beast of the Mesozoic news video. I hope you all had a lovely holiday season, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the new year as much as I am, because we got a lot of cool stuff coming. We got the full release of Prehistoric Kingdoms Early Access, potentially Instinction, and all these other dinosaur games that are going to be coming, and of course Jurassic World Dominion being just 6 months away. So yeah, a lot of dinosaur stuff going to be coming up, and I can't wait to cover it all with you guys here on the channel. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to talking about what's going on currently with Beasts of the Mesozoic, because we got quite a lot of information dumped on us quite recently. So, to start off the news, we are going to be talking about the Tyrannosaurus Rex specifically for this first part of the video, as we now have some news regarding the Tyrannosaur model, as the lower leg has been changed here, which you can kind of see, but we'll get to that later. And the mouth, I believe, now fully closes, because I remember that being an issue in the past, but it looks like it may have been fixed. I can't really find a photo of the mouth shut, so I'm just gonna have to take David's word for that. But anyway, here is the photos of the new leg. As we can clearly see, this one is much more straighter. It feels more stiff, whereas this one's been adjusted. There's more of a curve here that's quite obvious, and it still looks really cool that David Silva is updating these models and stuff like that. We saw the images of these Tyrannosaurs for quite a long while, and we know for a fact that these are prototypes, so they are in fact subject to change. And of course, this new lower leg model here is obviously a correction. And of course, David Silva has also gone on record by saying that some of these Tyrannosaurs will have interchangeable lower legs. I'm not sure how that works. I mean, I guess you take a leg out and put it back in for different poses and stuff like that. But I think it's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how this affects the figure, but we'll find out soon enough. But anyway, moving on now. We also have this little photograph of the base, which has now been confirmed to be able to split. So we can have more dynamic poses, or you can have just one part of the base be attached to the dinosaur and things like that. I love this idea, personally. I feel like it gives me a more creative choice of how I should pose my dinosaurs and things like that. It's a really good idea, and I totally support this whole thing. I'm not sure if this is for all the Tyrannosaurs, or if this is just for T-Rex specifically. I'd be very surprised if none of the other Tyrannosaurs had a split base like this one does. I'm pretty sure they'll all have it, but you never know, right? Or maybe you do, but I'm just being an idiot. And this is, of course, the next photograph showing it being put back together. So they kind of cling together using this clip that we see here in the middle, which I'll put my mouse over. But yeah, that's kind of how this base sort of thing works. And that's kind of all the news I have for the Tyrannosaurs. However, there is some news I want to cover regarding the Ceratopsians and the Raptors. Let's go ahead and jump into those, shall we? We have some more new images of their bases and what they're going to look like. So this is what their base is ultimately going to look like. It's nothing too fancy. Just kind of like a tiny little peg here for their feet. But you'll also notice a stand.
No, God!
However, this one actually appears to have a function that actually seems to work, and doesn't appear to be a hassle. These stands are used to prop up your raptors when they are leaping into action, as it were. It does look kind of weird, because their legs can't bend that much as their 1/6 scale predecessors, but it still kind of achieves the effect, even if it looks a little weird. And now that I look at it, I think David Silva's actually got the wrong leg on the dinosaur, because I can see the giant claw over here on the middle toe, and I can see the dew claw outside when it's supposed to be inside. This is kind of funny, really, that he would actually make a little mistake like that. But otherwise, I think this looks pretty cool. I think this model is a Dromaeosaurus or something like that. I don't know for sure. I'm just looking at it by the snout, and I'm just making a guess that that's what it is. I won't know until it's painted. So if you guys know what it is, let me know in the comments. And then, of course, we have the Velociraptor, because that's obviously what this one is. I recognize that sculpt from anywhere. And it even has, like, hi on the nose. But you can see how, like, this little peg works. It kind of keeps the raptor's foot in place, it looks like. And I'm quite impressed with that. I wish all the Beast in the Mesozoic figures had this kind of thing, rather than have, like, a prop to help them stand up and things like that. But I'm really looking forward to this. What do you guys think? I'm pumped for these 1/18 scale raptors. They're gonna play so nicely with my ceratopsians and potentially my Tyrannosaurs when I finally get them. And obviously, I think I'm gonna do a size comparison between these raptors and my Rubbersaur's Velociraptor, just to see like the size difference, because I'm pretty sure that the Rubber Velociraptor I have, it is a 1/18 scale model, so it should be in scale to the actual life Velociraptor. I'm not entirely sure, but hey, you never know, right? I'd love to see these two side by side to get an accurate measurement. And now for our last bit of information, we will be taking a look at the Protoceratops. Not the Andrewsi species though. We're looking at this one, the 1/18 scale one that was confirmed recently. Because the box art for this dinosaur has been released, and holy crap, it looks beautiful. I love the artwork of this particular Protoceratops, and I also like the fact that there are velociraptors surrounding it. Not just any velociraptors. According to David Silva, these are Velociraptor osmolskae, not Velociraptor mongolianensis, because if you didn't know, there are in fact two different species of velociraptors. And let me tell you, David Silva made quite a lot of raptors for this line, like even just velociraptors. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it was ludicrous. But yeah, here it is, the Protoceratops and the Velociraptor surrounding it. I love the greens and the golds and like the orange-red tint of the earth and the red of the raptors. It looks so cool. Also, I'd like to point out that this image came shortly before the Christmas weekend. So we got green and we have red, which is something David Silva actually pointed out, which was kind of funny. But yeah, the Protoceratops helicorinus box art has been finished, and it looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to see this figure when it finally comes out. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to wrap up the video. What do you think of the box art for this new Protoceratops? Also, what are your thoughts on the news regarding the raptors having this prop and the base attached to it? Also, let me know what you think about the bases for the Tyrannosaur line, because obviously this is pretty cool stuff, and I can't wait for that. I like how I'm going back and forth with this. Rah, rah, rah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe today, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything new. Link to the Discord in the description down below. And until next time, this is Tyrannosenpai signing off. Alrighty then, take care now. Bye-bye then.